Do you have to worry about that, Mickey? Like even from like a UFC stand, like are you worried about going out to a club and someone instigating something, then you get in trouble with TMZ or anything like that?
Nah, not really. I never look for it. I never look for fights. But if something happened like that, yeah, I'd hit him. I'd get out of there quick.
Or not even that. Maybe like I don't know, a girl or whatever, like a Twitter tirade against someone, whatever it may be. Do you have to think and like calm down, or because I'm always surprised that all these athletes are even allowed to have social media. Whenever someone has a crazy social media thing happen, I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Social media, it's a weird thing.
You're a young guy and stuff, and I mean, it's not like you're out fucking boozing or whatever. But here's the funny thing: in today's fucking world, with what you got going on, you have to kind of live in a bubble for you to achieve your dream, man.
You gotta be smart.
Listen, shit's not gonna happen to you when you go with 4 of your boys for a drink. But we're from Jersey. There's always one fucking knucklehead, bro. And it's that knucklehead. You want me to tell you what one day you're gonna hear? Hey, man, remember when we were 13 on Pee-wees? Remember I fucking tackled you that day? And you're like, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? And he'll come at you like, what? And you're like, what are you? And all you want to do is go in there and get a soda, your little pizza joint. There's always one of those morons where we're from that, It's not when you go out to a club. It's always with, that one drunk dude. Dog, you ain't Dick, Mr. UFC. Remember we were 12? Remember that? I fucking tackled you, pussy. What are you talking about? What the fuck? I tackled you and you cried. You ain't shit, Mr. UFC.
Is it fun going back home? Like, do people freak out?
Dude, I mean, I haven't been home since the last one, but after the CM Punk one, everyone, I'm just, you that guy who beat up CM Punk. Everyone's like a gas station, across the street. I'm that guy who beat up CM Punk.
Look at anybody come up to you and go, bro, you beat up CM Punk. Beat me up, Punk. I'll fuck you.
Nah.
Soon.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
God forbid. And you have to giggle.
Yeah.
Like a guy like you, like giggles.
I have guys come up and be like, dude, I was rooting for CM Punk. I'm like, oh, all right. Sorry, buddy. Sorry to do it to you.
Why would you go up to somebody in today's world? Just shut your fucking mouth. I was raised, you know what? Shut your fucking mouth.
People are crazy.
People are really
You must get a lot of people saying dumb shit.
You know what? When people drink at comedy shows, after the shows, they get kind of crazy. But I write it off, man. I write it off in a weird way. Like, they're drinking. I know they ate an edible. They probably started drinking at 4. You have to judge the circumstances. This isn't a big city, There's always something, and I understand that at this point. And there's always a lot of people there, so there's always a line, so they're always moving,
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows, man?
It was we were speaking about before the show about like how like not knowing how to like how I get like really when I get really stoned, how I can like still manage, but I'm still fucked up. But Joey, you can really manage. What I was thinking about was, isn't it? It's kind of like when people get in a fight and they kind of go crazy. Like, I've never been in a fight. I think if I got punched, I think I wouldn't know what to do. Do you think it's kind of comparable to, like, if you got punched, like, you kind of reacting and knowing how to handle yourself?
What do you mean?
Like, we were talking about how, like, for me, I've built up a tolerance to weed, in a way, in a small way. Do you think you've built up a tolerance to getting punched in a way? Like, it doesn't shock you? I don't know. In a fucked up way.
I see what you're saying. No, no one's like punching me like just walking down the street though. You know what I mean?
No,
like if out there. Like you mean out in the wild? No.
I mean even in the UFC.
Yeah. I guess you get a little desensitized to it. Not your first time getting hit.
Yeah, but you've been getting hit. But
you're getting it. If you were going into a cage to get in a fight, you'd be like, all right, no, I'm probably gonna get hit. You know what I mean?
Right, you probably know that, but I mean, fighting CM Punk, having fought CM Punk, did you think he was shocked? Do you think he was like unprepared.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, maybe. I don't think anyone hit. No, I don't think anyone hit him the way I hit him. You
Right.
know? So yeah, that probably opened his eyes a little bit. But you got the adrenaline and all that stuff going.
Absolutely. No, I'm not. Who knows? I could be way too stoned, but it just.
You're way too fucking stoned. Trust me. You're trying to confuse the guy. You're worse than my wife. My wife tonight ordered something, and the wrong order got there. And she's like, call him up. And I'm going to call him up. And all of a sudden she goes, uh-oh, I think I might have fucked up. And I go, I know you did, because you talk too much. You confused them. You confused yourself out of the fucking game. 2 weeks ago, the baby wants to go to McDonald's. I hate fucking McDonald's, but I'll go to McDonald's. As a joke, a month before that, I said to her, wow, that McRib don't look too bad. Listen, I wouldn't need a fucking McRib if you gave me $1,000. It looks good and I want to eat that fucking thing, but I know I'm going to fucking die if I eat that thing. We go up to the counter. The dude barely speaks English. I order the baby the 6-piece McNugget. My wife wants the fucking quarter pounder. You know what? I'll take a quarter pounder. She goes, I know you're thinking about the fucking, the whatever. I don't say nothing. Next thing you know, there's a fucking McRib there because the dude don't fucking hablo. And she just brings shit up. And then she confuses herself sometimes. And I told her, this is what happens when you fucking bring that shit up. Tonight, she fucked up the order again. And now that's Lee. I don't even know what the fuck you're saying. What happens if you get hit? If he's been fighting, how long you been fighting for?
8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
How many times you get hit in the head already?
I don't know. A lot.
Okay, all right. Have you had a broken nose?
No.
All right. God bless your fucking soul.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
never
knock on
will.
wood, yeah.
But he's been hit, Lee. The way you have experience in coming in here,
Exactly.
the way you have experience how to download the podcast and how to navigate a podcast if it gets lost. Unlike you and myself, I fucking, if you pass my guard and land on top of me and grab my shoulder, I see fucking stars. I don't even need to get hit anymore. You understand me? He has already built that tolerance.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, that's why the first time I saw when Brock Lesnar fought that guy.
Overeem?
No. When
Velasquez?
the
Mir?
white dude from Denver that hits hard.
Heath Herring?
No, that's threatening to come back.
Oh.
Big muscle.
Shane Carwin.
Shane Carwin.
Yeah.
One of the first things I noticed when he fought Shane Carwin popped him. And fucking, if you see, he covered his face. I could tell right there he had never been punched in the fucking face before.
They're big dudes like that. They don't get hit because they're so big. People don't want to.
No, I got an email 3 or 4 days later from somebody saying, don't you know that when you train with him, you're not allowed to hit him in the face?
Huh.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.